Love the way you activate your hips and push your ass out. Got a nigga want it so bad I'm about to pass out. But baby, can I tell the truth? I love the way your booty move. Loving that big ol' bubble, I'm ready to call you juicy fruit. Baby, hit my phone when you feeling all alone. And you need someone to roam, just know it's on when we bone. And then I'm gone. She fell in love with a thug.
What up, world? Y'all already know what time it is, man. It's your boy Jeff, a.k.a. Cool Boy Jeff right here. It's the only place you can find a wave. It's the Wave 804. Hey, finally locked in. I got the interview with my boy Noah right now. I'm at the Charged Up Shop, you know what I'm saying, right here on Broad Street. Tap in. So we got a couple things we're going to talk about, but I'm not going to run my mouth too much. I'm going to let my dog Noah go ahead and talk for itself, man. Go ahead and let him know who you is real quick.
Noah O, Charged Up Noah O on all social media platforms. Charged Up BNT is the movement. We at the Charged Up flagship store. Everything charged up right now.
Mm-hmm. My man said he working out here too, so it's a lot of things that we're gonna be able to cover. But as far as such your work, man, again, just talk about like, you know, the music part and also open up your own store. And what did it take for you to stay consistent on doing all that?
Man, like you were saying, I started off doing music, so music, you know, rapping. That's always gonna be the foundation of what we do at Charged Up ENT, but. Yeah, I'm a hip hop artist. Over the last couple years, I've released like 3 projects. I believe I released my album Trilipino. I believe that's when we met a little bit around that time. I released that in 2022. 2023, I released Richmond Brave with artist Big No. And then this year, I just dropped an album with a producer named DJ Mentos. We have a group together called Analog Suspects. We dropped our second album together in January. And then what did it take to stay consistent? Man, I just love hip hop, you know what I mean? I love creating, whether it's music, clothing, or throwing events. Like, this is my life, pretty much been my life ever since I've been a kid, so I don't really know how to stop at this point. It's just every day just trying to, you know, accomplish something else, make moves, just figure out a way to just keep expanding what we're doing and growing. So sometimes that comes out as music, like getting in the studio recording. It's just a lot of networking too, you know what I mean? Like I enjoy, you know, meeting people, hearing their stories, figuring out what they're good at. So really it's like the relationships I've been able to build from music, just getting to know people, figuring out, you know, what they're good at, what I'm good at, and if it complement one another and it makes sense, then just working together, you know what I mean? That's been a big part of it. It's not just me by myself, it's the people I've been able to run across and build relationships with. So that's a big part of it.
So networking, you definitely got to be able to have that type of skill, because it's not about what you know, it's who you know, because those people that you do meet, those people right there can really help you turn your life around. Yeah. And was there anybody that inspired you or somebody that helped you in that sort?
Man, it's like I said, like I've been around so many people. I've been on this path since I've been, you know, a teenager. So it's so many people that have helped me. Like, you know, growing up, it was like Duck, MP, Fat Cat. Those were like, Fat Cat, you know, is known. He throws events, he hosts events. So like those are some of the people early on that took me under their wing, just kept me out of trouble. Really, like instead of, I wasn't really hanging with like kids my age. That was a blessing. Like while other people, while we was teenagers, they was getting into stuff. I had a baby on the way, so I needed to be around older cats. So they really took me under their wing and taught me a lot about Richmond and just what to avoid and how to stay out of stuff by really staying in the studio, going out of town with them, just seeing new things. So they definitely had a big impact on me. My man Clef Dollars. Clef Dollars was for those who don't know, Clef was a producer from this area, from like Petersburg, Hopewell, and Clef produced for like some legendary people like Sean Price, just different people throughout the music industry. And Clef took me under his wing and had me in the studio, just really showed me, from being around him, showed me how to like create an album, not just like recording random songs and putting them together, but like create an album that had one theme, sounded a certain way. So Clef was another big person in my life. My my guy Ricky Parker, Dream for Purpose, that was a good friend of mine, became a manager for me at one point. He really had a big impact as far as helping me just get out my own way and learning. First of all, like, we all got dreams, but he had a phrase I seen on the T-shirt that said "Dream for Purpose," and he's from DC. So when I seen that phrase, he was promoting a T-shirt that said "Dream for Purpose" on it, and he saw me promoting my album and my merch as well. So we just started chopping it up, and it made me realize, like, yeah, we all got dreams, but what's the purpose?
Facts.
So once I started thinking about that phrase, it just led me to, like, really be more intentional about everything I'm doing. Like, if I'm gonna make a song with somebody, what's the purpose? What am I looking to accomplish by doing this? Or if I want to get on a certain show, because originally I don't think I knew the answer. I just wanted to do everything. I see somebody else is lit, they doing this or they doing that, and I'm running around like a chicken with my head cut off, because I'm thinking, I'm looking at what everybody else is doing instead of concentrating on myself. So Rick really helped me to, like, focus in more on, like, Charged Up and building my brand, just rebranding my whole self and the company. Like, I needed that at the time because I was kind of directionless, even though I was already making moves. So he's somebody that really changed my life, and also just, like, taught me how to, I won't say taught me how to network, but seeing how he moved, I had to get out of my comfort zone. Like, a lot of times I would just be in my feelings, or just not reaching out to people, not going out, meeting new people, because it was really a fear that like, man, I ain't finna talk to this man. They might carry me or this and that. And I had to, I seen how that kind of mindset wasn't really getting me anywhere. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, not being able to reach out and meet new people, it's like I was only gonna get so far, and to that point I had only gotten so far. So once I changed my mindset and stepped out of my comfort zone and started meeting new people, just you know what I mean? Like, it's really uncomfortable. We was talking about networking, like, it's uncomfortable to talk to people you don't know, especially if you raised a certain way where it's like you don't really mix and mingle with people that you don't really know. But it's like, this is business. Right. I had to separate the two. Like, this ain't personal, this is business. Right. So I'm not afraid now to have conversations. If it don't make sense to deal with somebody, it just don't make sense, but it's not personal. You know what I mean? Like, that was a valuable lesson I needed to learn. And I try to instill that in other people, my sons, just people I come across. Like, if we don't open our mouth, you don't never know what opportunities you might miss. So once I learned that, it's like my life changed, you know what I mean? More doors started opening because I started to just expand my network. And like you said, networking and who you know is really what matters. Whether you getting a 9-to-5 job or you want to do music, just knowing somebody on a 9-to-5 level. If they know you, they might see an open position and pick up the phone and call you. It's the same thing like with music. The more people I build with, the more now when certain opportunities become available, they might reach out and email me or call me. And that's because I really stepped out of my comfort zone and just started being more intentional about meeting new people. And I try to tell artists that, like, even if you're not, if it's a show coming up or an event, even if it's not you performing, you never know who you might meet in there, where the next time it might be you performing or you getting the opportunity. True, but if you just don't go because it's like, well, why I'm gonna go there and show love if they don't show me love? Like, but you don't know. They might not know about you. You know what I mean? They might not know what type of person you are. They might be thinking the same way. But if everybody think like that, then really nobody's gonna get anywhere. You know what I mean?
Not at all. At all, bro. And I'll be trying to understand why do people have that frame of mindset, because again, like, it's really tough to not only have people at these events support you, but let alone your own people.
Yeah.
Because, you know, a lot of times when you go to these spots where you see people perform, it'd be hard for them to get their folks there, and they kind of miss their place of when they're supposed to go and perform, and they be missing it, and it sucks because it's a bad look, because again, once that person do make it, you know, those will be the same people say, yo, what about us, you know, whatever, you know what I'm saying? So that's kind of something that we got to stop doing, and we do have to mix with the people that is on the same path, because if you don't, like, you kind of just still sticking to yourself, and you're not opening up any doors for yourself or learning anything. You don't know what you may get, because when there's vibes and you got people that's putting in their effort and work, like, you can tell what's really worth the time and what's not, you know what I'm saying? And you do that, you never know what's going to get you far. So these people at these events got to start working with these people. You know, if I'm a musician, I need to be in the studio with other musicians. You know what I'm saying? It's just that simple.
And like, you made a good point. Like, you know, sometimes I was one of these people at one time, right? Like, we look for support or expect support just because somebody know us. But I had to separate. One thing when you know, things started getting a lot better for me is I separated myself and myself as an artist. You know what I mean? Like, when we try to sell something, whether it's an album or a piece of clothing, that's not us personally. Now, it might have our personal feelings and time and energy put into it to make it, but, you know, I had to realize, like, just because somebody knows me, they might not support. They might support me as a person. Like, I got friends who, they might not come to a show, but if I broke down on the side of the road at 2 a.m, they'll come get me. But I can't say that person not real just because they ain't bought my album. They might got something going on. You get what I mean?
That's
Once
facts.
I started separating that
Right.
and got out my feelings, you know, I started to just see the difference. You know what I mean? And then I started to see it might be people that support your podcast, your music, or your clothing, and you don't know these people.
Right.
But they just looking from the outside in and support you. So it's like, you know, just knowing the difference between, like, supporters and friends and family. Because your friends, you know, your biggest supporters might not be people you grow up with. And a lot of times, I can even say for me, the most dedicated people, I got people that's my day ones that support me on a personal level, that be there for me. Some are part of Charged Up. But then I got, like, day one people that's there for me as people, but they don't really like to be around the music. You know what I mean? They don't want to be in the mix. They don't want to. They just, it's not for them, and I don't blame them, because it's not for everybody. You know what I mean? But just seeing that, like you're saying, being in spaces where it's like-minded people, you know, that's important too. Like, if you growing up with a bunch of people and you the only one that got dreams and goals and dream about a certain lifestyle or a certain life you want for yourself, like, over time, man, you're gonna have to surround yourself with people that want the same things. Like, and you can still have love for them people that don't want the same things as you, but as you starting to grow, you're gonna kind of outgrow them people in certain ways. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's just not, you know, you can't bring everybody along with you, and life don't even work like that. Everybody can't go. You know, that's something I had to really wrap my mind around. Like, and it hurts sometimes because you might have love for people, but all of us is on this earth going on our own path. You know what I mean? That just is what it is.
Yeah. You know, I think that was also a very good point too. You know, that people have their own lives, so you got to kind of understand, like, what people go through, and then they'll support, you know, if they're really valid. But, you know what I'm saying, as a person that you got going on, you may be the first person in your family to do this, so don't be kind of looking at it, oh, I'm gonna get major support. No, because a lot of everybody wants you to do what they want you to do, but it's your life, you know what I'm saying, and then will you be happy, you know, what you doing with your life, you know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, we both can understand that. But, I mean, at the end of the day, it's your vision, your life, and then what you got to do to make it happen. You got to do what you need to do.
Nah, that's important, like what you just said. Like, you know, each of us have different beliefs, you know, our own beliefs and our own visions. Like, if you have a dream or a vision, you know, that's your dream and your vision. Everybody's not going to be able to see it. And, like, people who are visionaries, that's people who see, like, you may see something a lot of times, you see it before anybody else sees it. True. It's your dream. True. Like, it's times that I've seen things and I can't expect the people around me to feel the same way because that's not their vision.
Facts.
Like if I have a dream that like I'm gonna own this building right here, I can't expect people to just be hype or just be on go about it or feel the same way because they might not see it. And for most people, seeing is believing. So it's like I learned over time, like I don't share my visions with people. I just work towards it. Yeah. And when it's time for me to unveil it, when it's time for people to see it, that's when I show it. Because, you know, you might have people, you know, you share your vision before it's even done, and it might be people that want to sabotage it. Yeah. It might be people that want to slow you up. Yeah. So, you know, that's something I had to learn. It's just like I might be excited about something, but I don't go to the internet and share it.
Right.
Like, you know, we working on Charged Up Fest. We are in the stage of Charged Up Fest now where we promoting it. Right. But it didn't just start now. It started last year. Yeah. That's when we working towards it every day now in meetings, fine tuning everything. But it didn't just start now. Now is when we ready to share it with the public. Right. You know what I mean? Right. But the real work and when it was just at the dream stage, that, you know, I just learned not to share that till it's time. You know what I mean? Because again, you might have forces and different things that come about that could hinder it or block it. You know what I mean? But just gotta be strategic, you know? Right.
And it's good, man, that you was actually able to explain the pre-planning. You know, all this stuff happened last year, ladies and gentlemen. This is not a happened last month. Now he's promoting it and it's going to happen in May. No, this man had this thing planned up and together. And the one thing I really admire about this man is he had people. The last time I was here, we worked on something. He had his people that came up here when he first opened up the store and was really passionate and happy that he took his time to do what he had to do. You know what I'm saying? And you know, those close friends, they had those personal stories and stuff like that. But just the fact that you did what you said what you was going to do and you made it happen, and he has a whole team, you know what I'm saying? This is the face that we may all know, but he has a team, bro. And some people, I feel like sometimes, you know, when I work with certain individuals that I learn from, they know a whole lot more than me, and that's not a problem because that's good for me that I can be in the space, because if I wasn't, I'd be missing out on something that can help me further me in my career. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I really admire about you, bro, because you don't mind working with people and doing things, you know what I'm saying? As long as the business sounds right and everything can really work for itself, and what people's about to witness with the fest about to hit, bro, I can't even imagine, Noah, but I know for a fact, bro, you're gonna be like, wow, man. Wow, yo.
Now you made an important point, like none of this and the things that I want to do, like the store, for instance, like this store wouldn't exist without the people around me. You know, like I might have certain things that I could do, but like if you look at anybody who's successful, like just cause Bill Gates is Bill Gates, like it's not him doing everything. Facts. He might be the one that people know, but you gotta have, and oftentimes like it is like you gotta be able to see the greatness in others. You know what I mean? Like I know my position in Charged Up. I might be the face right now. 6 months from now, it could be where somebody else is the face. Right. And I'm cool with. I'm gonna play whatever position it take for like the team to win. You know, but it really do take a team, like. And that takes time, finding good people, like, and the team could change over time. Like this, like I was saying, with this store, you know, we work with like people who know how to build. I don't know how to like build and paint stuff. You know what I mean? I can paint, but you get what I mean?
Yeah,
like, right. Just finding the best people who are good at what they do, and when you take, you know, 10 good people, that's how you have a winning team. You know what I mean? Like, and I admire like people who are able to do stuff like that. Like at the time, like when I look at the Warriors, it's like, man, at first the Warriors those players individually weren't really looked at as superstars. You know, Klay Thompson, Steph Curry, they great players, but when you had a right coach and person who overseeing stuff, like, you know what, this person works good with this person, works good with this person, now we could win a championship. And that's what, you know, that's the type of stuff, like I study those type of people, and I study those examples, because it's like you could win a championship with like 10 good players, but then you can have a great player that can't play with nobody else and never gets a ring.
Right.
And it's like, I know for me, I don't want to be that type of person, because it's like, but everybody got different, desires. But I never wanted to be a person who is like accomplishing things and I'm on an island by myself. I want to see everybody around me eat. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And that's just like the way I look at life. Like, if you the only one eating or the only one who getting somewhere, like, you're not gonna last but so long, And so I look at people like Gucci Mane. To me, is like somebody I admire a lot, because I look at how many other people Gucci Mane has made like successful.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not, you could take Atlanta at any time over the last 20 years and there's somebody who's popping that Gucci Mane kind of one way or another had his hand in their career, even if they won't sign to him. You know what I mean? Like, I just want to, try to be like that in the things I do, where, I can help shine a light on Richmond, or, even if it's charged up or not charged up, I want to, play my part to help other people be successful as well. You know what I mean?
I got you, man. That was one hell of a answer. But while we speaking on the Charged Up Fest, man, go ahead and let everybody know, man, about the whole event, the lineup, what's in store, like all the good stuff, man, because I can't wait to be there. But let everybody know what's going to happen, man, for real.
Yo, Charged Up Fest is right here. It's going to be 4 days in Richmond, Virginia. We got over 10 events.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to start off Thursday, May 30th, which is my birthday.
Okay.
First, we're doing a community bike ride with the Broad Street Bullies. For those who don't know, they're like a bike riding collective. Anybody who has a bike can pull up, kids, adults, and they just ride out. You know what I mean? We riding out with the Broad Street Bullies Thursday, May 30th.
It's tough.
That evening, we're doing a party at Get Tight Lounge with the Wax Build-Up crew. That's a crew of DJs. They do a vinyl party a few times a year.
Okay.
So we're gonna be doing that. Friday, May 31st, I'm gonna be throwing the first pitch at the Flying Squirrels game.
Tough.
After that, we're gonna do the kickoff concert, where we got some dope artists performing. Artists like A. Sade, artist named G's from 757, Cameron Parker, Cakes, my man Sean Gray. I mean, it's a lot of artists. I can't think of them all off top, but it's gonna be hosted by Lily Chanel from 106.5 The Beat.
Nah, Lily.
The DJs.
She be everywhere.
Oh yeah. Shout out to Lily. We're gonna have like a lot of media platforms from across the region is gonna be there. It's gonna be like our media day, kickoff day for the whole weekend. Dream Chasers Records is gonna be in the building, Atlantic Records. After that show, we're gonna do like an after party at Ember Music Hall. I'm not gonna announce with who yet.
Okay.
We still solidifying that, but it's a known like DJ, and they have a following as well.
Tough.
And Saturday, we're doing a clothing drop here in the store. We're releasing all new merch and collectibles. That's going to be at 10 a.m. from 12 to 5. We're doing a block party on 300 block of Brook Road.
You busy, boy.
After the block party, we're doing a panel discussion at the Black History Museum from 5 to 8. We're going to have Trader Truth there, as well as Bink is a producer who's produced for a lot of legendary people like Jay-Z, Kanye West. He's going to be on the panel, as well as Ant Marshall, who's the founder of the Lyricist Lounge. I'm going to be on the panel. It's going to be hosted by Micah, Bam White.
Okay.
But yeah, those tickets are free. Then after the block party, we're doing a producer event at the RVA Boombox. From there is like, it's producers doing beat sets, producers like Obliv, Large Professor, Bank is going to be there as well.
Mm-hmm.
Then the last day, Sunday, we're doing a community basketball game at John Marshall. That's free as well.
Okay.
We got people playing in the game, different people from the community, different people like Rock, Troy Hughes, FNF Chop, G Sambo.
Okay.
Emmanuel Alim, he's a like professional boxer. He's gonna be there. Power 92 is gonna be there.
Shout out.
What else? Oh, and then the last thing is the grand finale concert at the Broadberry. I'm gonna be performing Big No, FNF Chop, G Sambo, Trade the Truth, Styley. We got Jay Skis, who's part of Conway the Machine's Drumwork label.
Okay.
J Roddy Rod, Nady the Don. The Umbrella Collective, that's a big underground collective right now.
Tough.
Across the country, they're gonna be there. So I'm forgetting some people. There's a lot of people.
Yeah.
We got bro, we probably got over 100 people and artists popping out platforms over the whole weekend. So yeah, man. And you could get everything, the tickets, the pre-sale tickets, as well as the free tickets. They're online at chargedbnt.com because we want to make sure, like, along with events you need to buy tickets for, we have several different, free events for people to come to, because we want everybody in the community to be able to access like at least one of the events. So if you want to come get some education, come to the panel discussion. It's going to be a lot of, knowledge and game drop there. The community basketball game that Sunday is going to be, a good fun event. The bike ride, if you just want to pop out, get your health right, ride bikes, we're gonna do that. We also going to give away, like me and a few members of my team, we're going to be riding the bikes, but we're also going to give them away to the community at the end. We're going to give away like 4 bikes.
Hey, that's tough.
We making sure we doing like, trying to cover all bases, man. Just bring something new to Richmond, and hopefully this is just the first year, but it just keeps growing. Next year it'll be even bigger, but this year is just, we just want to attempt something that never been done before. It's just bringing a lot of people together, bringing a lot of, labels and different artists from all around the country, and just showing what Richmond is about, showing what we got going on here.
That's what's up, man. You got a whole list of things, and then the fact that you are including the whole community, man, and having some events for them to attend, that's also amazing, man. And I can't wait to see how this thing is about to turn out, because I got to hurry up and get my ticket, man. I don't want that joint to be gone, and I want to see, like, everything that's what you're telling me, man. That joint's about to be amazing, man. That's what's up, man. This is really going to be amazing. So
before, I don't mean to interrupt you, but it goes back to, like, what you were saying, or what we was kind of talking about earlier. Like, the biggest thing to me, like, about this whole weekend is it's gonna be people here that have platforms, and it's just gonna be a lot of different people who people can access. So it's like, man, even if you're not necessarily performing or speaking or doing this and that, some of the biggest opportunities that I've received in, like, my career or just business wise came from me just showing up there somewhere, not even performing or doing nothing music related, like just me coming, wanting to meet new people. So, like, that's the biggest thing about this weekend, man. It's like, for people who think like nothing ever happens here, nobody ever comes here, like, this isn't just a thing where you just paying and staring at people. Like, you're going to be able to network with people. Now, what you do with those opportunities, that's on you. But they're going to be here. You know what I mean? These people are going to be in town, and people who are on major levels, you know what I mean, as far as, like, entertainment and just as far as the moves they making. So they're going to be right here in Richmond and just, hanging out, bro, and just enjoying the festivities too. So.
That's what's up, man. Hey, can you please let them know, man, before we get up out of here, where they can follow you at, and any other information following the Charged Up Fest, brother?
Yeah, you can follow me at Charged Up Noaho, all social media platforms at Charged Up Noaho. Charged Up Fest, you can find out more at chargedupent.com.
Yeah.
It's charged up like a battery, ENT like entertainment. So again, all the free events, especially, like, we have a limited amount of tickets. So if you want to attend, and make sure you got your ticket, like, I'm pretty sure, like, all these events is going to sell out. You know what I mean? Because it's only a certain amount of space in each place. So I would get them early, especially the free tickets. Like, you could reserve them. Just go online, chargedupent.com.
Hey, man, shoot, I can't wait to see how it's about to go, man. I'm very, very excited. Y'all go ahead and get y'all tickets right now off the site. And for further information, just tap in with my boy Noah, man. He gonna get you taken care of, the rest of the team, and make
My bad. Follow at Charged Up Fest on all social media too. Yeah, follow the festival page for all updates. Charged Up Fest.
Yeah. And go ahead and click that button, man, so you can stay updated on all notifications that drop on the page, man, because it's here and shit's about to be crazy. So tune in some more interviews, man, with the Wave 804. Shout out to my boy Noah, man, for allowing me to conduct this interview in his store. Make sure y'all pull up here at the location as well. Let them know where it's at, brother.
Charged Up Store, 106 West Broad Street, near the corner Broad and Adams. Yeah, come holler at us. Charged Up.
Yeah. If you have good ears, you can hear the bus leaving in the background. Yeah. But anywho, yo, man, it's your boy Cool Boy Jeff, the Wave 804, my boy Noah, man. Charged Up Fest. About to be crazy. You better go get your tickets before you miss out.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, already, man. Peace.
I love the way you activate your hips and push your ass out. Got a nigga want it so bad I'm about to pass out. But baby, can I tell the truth? I love the way your booty move. Loving that big ol' bubble, I'm ready to call you juicy fruit.